Good morning and welcome on board another interdimensional ride into the social space. This is TMI Socials. I am Chukwufumnanya Adigwe and I will be your guide through the top trending stories and reactions on social media. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. Segun Showunmi, a former spokesperson for Atiku Abubakar, has stirred controversy by claiming that President Bola Tinubu is the PDP's main problem. In a trending interview on a news show, Showunmi criticized Tinubu for appointing Nyesom Wike, a former PDP governor, to the position of minister for the Federal Capital Territory without consulting the party. He argued that this decision deepened the internal crisis within the opposition party. Showunmi's comments have sparked mixed reactions online, with some supporting his criticism of Tinubu, while others view it as internal party drama. First, let's take a look at the viral video.
No business taking use of Wike from our party and appointing. He had no business. When Obasanjo wanted to form a government of national unity, he wrote to the elders of the party. But what did he do? He took one of us, put him in a strategic position, and suddenly the whole thing is complicated. Is it compulsory? If he wants our party to be okay, sack Wike and return him back to PDP and see whether the party will not get stamina and will not move fast. But of course, you know he's not going to do that. So stop asking me where the meat you put in your mouth is when you know that you ate it and you swallowed it. Thank you.
President Tinubu is the problem of PDP.
Please.
That is what you think.
My position is very clear. It is not, I'm not speaking Greek. I explained it, I justified it.
How do you then resolve it? Because it's your home.
Well, I'll tell you how it's going to be resolved. And let me just address him straight. One of the persons that tried that kind of nonsense in this country was the former Minister of State, who said all 5 parties belong to him and all of them are going to nominate him. This is the Federal Republic of Nigeria, a nation planted by God, by the sweat of many people.
This ongoing debate is heating up across social media. Now, let's take reactions to this. This first one says, "Dear official Bat, that is President Tinubu, please find a job for Segun Showunmi so he cannot be shouting in vain. Sir, unless you forget, the president, if you want to succeed, let Bayo go and let Bwala Daniel be your spokesman for the media. He knows his job and he is very smart and cannot be put in a tight hole unlike the rest of them that are not intelligent." Now let's see the second comment. This one by Lekon Tate says, "The leader of the PDP is a problem, not Tinubu. In Nigeria, regardless of party affiliation, anyone can work in the interest of the country rather than their party. This is why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu chose Wike. When Wike wants to commission any flyovers or project, he ensures he invites people from other parties to participate. Wike is different from the likes of Uncle Segun. He is working for Nigeria and not just the PDP." Now let's take the last comment on this one. This one says, "Wike felt betrayed by the PDP. That is why he accepted the appointment to destroy the PDP. The fact remains that Atiku and Wike should not have congested in that primary. Should not have congested in that primary. In the spirit of rotation, it was the turn of the Southeast. That's why Peter Obi left the party." Well, that's about it for that one. Let's move on to the next story that's trending on the social space. This one says President Bola Tinubu has requested a loan to part finance Nigeria's 9.7 trillion naira 2024 budget deficit, despite concerns over rising debt costs. Recent CBN data revealed that $3.58 billion was spent on foreign debt servicing in the first 9 months of 2024, up nearly 40% from the previous year. In defense of the president, Senator Jimoh Ibrahim declared, "Tinubu will not steal Nigeria's money. I can sign for him. He was comfortable before he came in." We'll take a look at Jimoh Ibrahim's video and then we'll dive into reactions from netizens.
Our international debt figures show that in January 2024, debt servicing costs it surged about 398.89%, rising to 560.52 million US dollar from 112.35 million US dollars in January 2023. Well, and there is a slight decline of 1.84%, with payment reduction from 288.54 million US dollars in 2023 to 283.22 million dollar in 2024. The big question is that you look at your FX, you look at your value of your naira, you look at your borrowing plan of your agenda.
Now, very quickly, let's take a few reactions on this one. The first one does say, why are they still campaigning after almost 2 years in power? If the product is good, why then does it need advertisements? You stole someone's mandate and expect to have peace. Una mind go reach ground last. Let's take the last comment on this one before we dive into the last one. Well, the last comment says, he wants to use loan to boost Naira. What if dollar increase again? He will borrow again. Can't the government find an automated means to power the Naira against the dollar without interference of the government? What happened to the invincible hand theory? Are these people even smart at all to rule? Well, these are some very, very, very strong reactions from netizens. Now, quickly, let's take the last story on TMI Socials today. This one is from the Coalition of Nigerian Youth Leaders, a nationwide umbrella of youth groups from all 6 geopolitical zones, has publicly endorsed Seyi Tinubu, the son of President Bola Tinubu, as a candidate for Lagos State Governor in the 2027 elections. This endorsement highlights his growing influence, and Tinubu's family continues the prominence in Lagos politics. Now, quickly, let's take the reactions on this one. Well, the first reaction says they're testing the waters. Throw the idea, let's see how they react, and then so we can know how to tackle the obstacles. Let's take the last reaction before we do wrap it up. This one by Chigozie says, if you don't understand the politics of Lagos State, you will know that it is highly impossible for Seyi Tinubu to become governor between 2027 to 2035. He could be deputy, but certainly not the governor. Well, that's about it for the stories on TMI Socials. I am really, really glad you did join us, and it's been my absolute pleasure taking you through the world of socials. Do something. Join us tomorrow. Bye for now.